Oh, welcome back. Welcome back. Another episode of Neighborhood CEOs. We checking in again, man. This is one of the hosts, going by John, of course. I'm in here with my man, Lionel, man. We here again, back for another round, man. Lionel, man, what's happening?
Hey man, all is great, bro. I'm blessed, man. Can't complain. We moving, man. These kids got me running nonstop, nonstop. It's been a week, but hey, man, I'm living, man. I can't complain. I'm blessed. Hey, brother, be doing this. Anything else?
Feel that, man. Feel that,
Yeah,
man. Yeah, you was telling me you was running around, man. So you had a hell of a evening, man.
yeah, man. Nah, man, it was some real. Sometimes I sit back and I be like, yo, like why I sign myself up for all this? But nah, man,
Yeah,
so all the kids, man, they have extracurricular after school, so they all in sports. So it's
yeah.
they all hitting at the same time though. So they
Hmm.
overlapping, and we in two places at once, basically a lot of times. So not, but my oldest she had a game today, so we were out there supporting her, and I think as parents, man, it's like, and you got multiples too, so it's like you gotta learn how to even out that share of love,
Yeah,
support,
yeah,
encouragement, all of that. Make sure everybody getting what they
yeah.
need, man. But it's a task for sure.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
yeah.
Well, hey, man. I know you doing your thing, man. But yeah, I'm a weekend guy. I mean, most of my activities on the weekends for mine, but
Oh
it's
yeah,
a couple during the week. But I ain't got it. I ain't up there like you. You up there with the teens, man. I ain't got no teens right now, so
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm
I'm a
I'm
vet,
cool.
bro.
Yeah, 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 man. Well,
Yeah,
let's get into it, man. Say
yeah.
you
Let's
talking
do it.
about you got a lot on your plate, man. You could use that AI, man, to get some of that shit done, man.
Hey man, hey, I wish I had a little iRobot laying around, bro. I got that little Rumba, the vacuum cleaner. That's about the
Shit, I
that's
had
about the
that shit.
good.
I sold. I had one of them joints. I sold that shit so fast. That shit ain't do nothing for me, man.
Yeah, I feel you.
That
I
shit
feel
just
you.
slide around and don't pick up nothing,
Nah, man, you gotta watch them, man.
Yeah, yeah, man. But hey, speaking of the AI, man. I mean, I ain't too familiar with it, but I know it's out here, man. And
Mm-hmm.
and what you do and your line of work, man. I know you
Yeah,
tell me you was y'all into it a little bit, man. And
yeah.
I was reading. I've been reading like that, like places like Sam's Club, and like they're gonna be replacing a lot of the door people with AI. So that's a job somebody about to lose. And then like
Mm-hmm.
in casinos and different spots like that, man, they looking to do that. But how's that how's that going? How y'all
Mm-hmm.
using that and what you do? I mean, is it taking away or is it adding to it or fill me in
Yeah.
on it, man?
Nah, man. No, AI. I feel like it's gonna be a game changer. So I'm in essentially the medical field. So, one. So I feel like any practitioner, doctor,
Mm,
therapist, nurse, anybody who has to chart for their after their session. So you got to write
yeah.
a note after your session. You got two jobs, right? You got the job of seeing that person, and after you finish seeing that person or treating that person, then you got to document what happened. So
Hmm.
essentially, like being in that field, being in this field, man, it definitely is overwhelming when you have to do so much. So the AI industry is coming in play where it's assisting your medical
Yeah.
professionals
Yeah.
and with charting notes, not doing not doing the treatment or the service, but
Yeah. Yeah.
not on no oh man, I got kids, so not on no Baymax, right?
Yeah.
But but on just helping you with the documentation side of things. So what we're doing, man, we teamed up with a company that is kind of just basically helping us do that. And
Mhm.
like you shared earlier, man, it's so wild where things are going, where it's so intelligent, AI, right? It's so intelligent
Yeah.
where it
Yeah.
can pick up on people's actual emotions and be able
Hmm.
to formulate a clinical note. And so it's
Yeah.
fire. It's fire. It's game changer, bro. It's helping us out tremendously. It's cutting work in half. It's allowing us to do more work than we could do before.
Hmm.
So although AI can be a very scary thing, it's all
Yeah.
about how can we leverage it and not
Hmm.
letting this um, letting this unfamiliar technology
Yeah.
um, scare us off or scare us away.
Yeah.
Um, but it's also learning about it, right? Understanding it,
Yeah.
and understanding that it's what taking people. It's going to be. It's going to replace people's jobs.
Yeah.
So you definitely want to make sure you know what industries is going to impact the most. How can you prevent that? But everything is still man-made at the end of the day. So it's not like
Yeah.
it's just doing it on its own.
Yeah.
People are programming it and getting it
Yeah.
to do what it wants to do. So no, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, man. I'm enjoying it so far, and I would just love to be on the other side of this, the person who's creating it, because I
Yeah.
feel like man, that's when we talk about generational wealth. I feel like that's going to be around for a long.
Yeah. So that's crazy because when I first, like I told you, when I first thought about it, I'm just thinking, I didn't think about it from the other side versus it's a job for somebody. It takes a job for somebody, but it's actually a job. That's a field for somebody to get into.
Yeah, true.
So that, that for you saying, with what you do, AI is helping, but for like in a fast food or in retail, or I don't know, they were saying like construction workers, like they're gonna have AI for like the flaggers. So how we used to see, guys, people we know, regular, whoever's out there flagging, there ain't gonna be no more flaggers, man.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say no names, but there ain't gonna be no more of them,
Nah, don't do
of
it to
them,
him.
of them, of them, of them cats out there, man, where they
Yeah.
throw their hands up at you and they out there just chilling. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? For
Yeah.
eight
Yeah.
hours, they about to get them up out of there. So it's definitely, so you're saying it's definitely a field, or it's an area that people should tap into. But how you get into that? Do you know, like you said, the company that you work with, how can is it like a class? Is it something that if somebody was saying, well, I want to get into it, do you have an idea how you do that?
Nah, I mean, not all the way, but I do know
Yeah,
it is education involved for sure.
yeah,
It's training,
yeah,
education. It's definitely a specialized space, and
yeah,
so I mean, I'm still trying to understand it myself. And
yeah,
like before I was introduced on this side of things, right? Before I was introduced to it, helping me in my
yeah,
practice, I was put on by, which is probably one of the most famous ones, Chat GPT.
yeah.
And I was hearing rumblings of it, and then one of my homies put me onto it, and
Hmm.
and then that just took off for me. And that's just a platform, you just plug it in, but a lot of it's code
Yeah,
too, right?
yeah,
So
yeah,
I mean, code tech. I mean, that's all that tech space for sure.
yeah, yeah,
And maybe we can get some tech guys on here that can really break it down for us, and help
yeah,
our listeners out with understanding how to get into that. And I'm sure
yeah.
they should know more, because AI is on everything. It's on social media now. I don't know if
Hmm.
you peeped it's ask AI, ask this person a question, or this system a
Yeah.
question. Is on your Google, is on your phone. I just
Hmm.
seen that Apple is trying to partner with OpenAI, which is Chat GPT, and
Yeah.
so it's going to be on our Apple phone, right? So
Yeah.
it's slowly introducing us to it. I
Yeah.
just hope it doesn't. I hope it's not going to turn into no iRobot shit for real, for
Yeah.
real.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
but nah, I think it's technology can be scary, because it does mean that there's going to be things out of our control and
Yeah.
things we don't understand. And so it's important that you are educating yourself on it. And if you can make a dollar off of it, look at the different stocks. And like you shared earlier, there's some stocks that are low on AI, but it's looking at the right ones and following that. And so,
Yeah.
those are some things that we can definitely get some more expert opinions on here that really can help us
Yeah.
with articulating this to the people.
Yeah, man. Because hey, like you said, when we in this, man, the podcast. Hey, we in it now, but we was really a little late to the party. We
Yeah.
sat around, we looked at it, we just think about, damn, I like to do that, or I like to get into that. But
Mm-hmm.
if you was really thinking about it, you should have get in it early, and then just like this, if it's a way for us or to find out for somebody else, that's what people need to be
Mm-hmm.
doing, man. Because shit, you got to roll, man, or you get rolled over, man. So
Facts. Yeah.
man,
Yeah.
you got to get with it. You got to get with it, man. So this is something that people can see that's coming. So hey, if we can find out the areas, like you said, the people that can come in and show the lanes that we can get in. And that's something that people ain't gotta be late to that party, man. They can be right in there. And whether they replace one job, then you right there to step up and be ready to, get in another field.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because like you said, it's man made at the end of the day. So it
Yeah.
ain't like it's a robot, doing this. It's a person
Right.
behind that AI, that artificial intelligence, what they call it. So, it's still a lane. And that's news to me, because that's the first thing I thought. I had old school mind when I heard about it. I'm like, damn, they about to come through and shut everything down. Like ain't gonna be no more jobs
Yeah.
for certain fields. But that's what's up. That ain't really
Yeah.
how it is. If you look into it and you
Nah.
research it, that ain't really. It's a way to get into it.
Nah,
So
but
that's what
also
that's what we
you
want to try
got
to do.
yeah, but you got to think of it like this um from a standpoint of commerce, right? A
Hmm.
robot can't go out and they don't have needs, so
Yeah,
what makes the economy go round, right, is
yeah,
exchanging dollars for goods. So
yeah.
so we
Service.
so yeah, right. So you
Hmm.
definitely there's going to be jobs,
Hmm.
but it's just what jobs are they? And um, I can see businesses trying to replace actual humans for robots to do certain
Yeah.
things or AI to do certain things, but if eventually, how's the economy going to keep up with that? Because
Hmm.
unemployment rates go up, the economy goes down. You know what I'm saying? So, it's everything's one big organism. So we got the powers that be, right? The ones who make all the rules and decisions, right?
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
have to, really consider all of that. So as the late great Pac said, hey man, I was just, it's what he said. I didn't, man, I didn't make the world, like I would. Oh
Yeah, you
shit,
give
man.
me a little piece, man. I'm gonna give it to you, man.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
Hold on,
my
hold on,
guy.
hold on.
So you
Keep
just
your
give
head
me a
up.
little something.
Keep your head up. I didn't. I was damn man. That's my
He
line
was given
too.
this world. He ain't make it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Thank you, man. Your
yeah,
boy was
yeah,
struggling. Your boy was struggling.
yeah, man. Don't worry. I got you right. I got
So,
you
so I,
on
yeah.
on
So
Tupac. Anyway,
you throw me a Biggie line, I got you all day.
yeah, I'm
So.
gonna give it to you. I'm gonna throw it to you. I still feel like I'm still on that hit 'em up, man. So hey, rest in peace. But I'm hit 'em up, man. So
Oh
I ain't
yeah,
really messing
nah.
with I ain't really messing with nobody, man.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. So, nah, man, this is real deal. So we got to wake up, man. I think that's the essence of all of this, right? Is that we got to wake
yeah,
up. We got to be out
yeah,
here understanding like what's going on, and um, get into a space where we're not just avoiding what's going on out here. We're not distracting
yeah,
ourselves from going on out here. So,
yeah. That's what's up. Yeah, man, we definitely gonna do that, man. But on that, we kind of stay on that, but not the AI tip, but just as far as like changes, man, like stuff that's
hmm
that's changing in business world, jobs. I mean, just technology, just people that's in every day that's like stagnant, or that's complacent, or just sitting, and they want to do something else, but they don't know what to do. They don't got the information. They
hmm
don't got the will or want to. They don't got the desire. They don't got the Nobody ain't putting the battery in their back, or they just they complacent where they at, man. Why? Like we talked about the AI, we know we just need information on that, because that's not manual labor. That's not something like, man, I don't physically think I can do that, or I can't learn that. Some people don't want to learn, but as far as just in general, man, why? If your experience, where you at, or what you see, who you talk to, who you come in contact with, man, why you think you saying we need to, wake up, we need to evolve and get with the times, man, but why you think some of us, won't, or 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 don't want to do it, or won't do it? And what you
hmm
think about it, man? Or do you see that at all out here?
Yeah, no, I see it a lot. I see it a lot. I mean, I think a big part is the lack of knowledge,
Yeah.
lack of understanding of what's going on. But
Hmm.
I think a big part, man, people get very comfortable. I think
Yeah.
at a certain age, man, like people should stop wanting and they just get settled and they get settled for, whoever they are. complacency, man, is probably the worst thing you can ever do in life. In
Yeah,
my opinion, I think
yeah,
complacency, man, is tough because you basically saying, all right, I'm cool with this. And one thing that I try to do is be unbiased and understand that everybody don't want the same things.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
you need people in certain positions everywhere you go.
yeah,
And so everybody
yeah,
can't be top dog. Everybody
yeah,
can't be, you know, creme de la creme.
yeah,
Some people
yeah,
just gotta, But I think a large part of it, um, I think it's upbringing. I think it's a lot of different things. So I won't just categorize one, two things, but I think there's a lot of different things. But I think one of the main things I do see a lot, people are afraid of failure, so they don't try,
yeah,
and they don't know how to get over hardships. They struggle getting over certain things, and they just get settled. And it's like
yeah,
they just kind of get stuck. Life circumstances. Also, like personally for me, man, I had a kid when I was 20 years old, 19, 20 years old. A
yeah,
lot of people, that would be a game changer for them where I can't continue school. I got to drop out, or I can't do this. I
mhm,
gotta switch my lanes. But
yeah,
I had resources too. I had
yeah,
family support. I had, family support. And then that dog in me too is like, all right, you gotta go
yeah,
get a job, bro. You gotta make something
yeah,
happen, make something shake.
yeah,
So that
yeah,
was that other
yeah,
part. So, I
yeah,
think it's, how I think it's also how you're built,
yeah,
that's a big
yeah,
part.
yeah, yeah. I agree, man. I think I'm with you on all that, but I think something that kill people, man, is bad because that's what we on right now. But it's like social media, so it's like
Mm,
like you love it can send you this way or it can send you that way. It can motivate you like, damn, I see what so and so doing. That's what I need to do. I'm gonna go find out. I'm gonna research. I'm gonna get into that. Or you see what so and so doing that's maybe that you know. So I think it's seeing people that you know that's doing certain things. It can either motivate you or it can just send you just in the hole. You know what I mean? So I think it's a lot to do with that because some people is motivated by seeing other people, and some people see other people and they like, and they just it's a drain. It just kills them.
mm,
It kill a drive. You know what I'm saying? So like you said, it's how you built. But
mm.
social media, like I mean, I guess we could say it ain't really real, man. You know what I mean? I mean, some of it,
It's
but a
not.
lot of what you see on it, you're just seeing like a snapshot of somebody's life or a snapshot of somebody's business. You know what I'm saying? Like we could put up on a truck with the trucking thing we doing. We could put out there. We could post when it's peak season and tell everybody, hey, this is what we into. Hey, we
Yeah,
rolling, man. Money coming through, hand over
yeah,
fist. But them
yeah.
peak season prices ain't the same prices. Ain't the same
Nah,
prices in
nah,
in
nah.
you know what I mean in
Yeah,
February or March. It
yeah,
ain't the same.
yeah.
So, but if we ain't real with people, or if people just take that like, damn, I'm gonna get into that. But if you don't do your research and you don't ask the right questions and you don't, you know what I'm saying, you ain't willing to get in there and try to find other avenues just versus on
Mm-hmm.
what you saw, on social media, you'll find yourself, in a little in a little bit of trouble, man. You know what
Oh
I'm saying?
yeah,
So, like I
yeah.
said, it's just I guess it's good. It's a good tool to have. I mean, I think it's why we sitting on here right now. Because
Mm-hmm.
if I ain't see none of this, and you didn't see it, we wouldn't be talking about doing it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
but like you
Mm-hmm.
said, it's how you built, man. It's what you got in you. And like you said, we talking about tech. We talking about the new technology, the AI, the Chat GPT, all that new stuff, man. It's all that stuff is coming, man, and you can it's ways to get into the new stuff, man. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? So
yeah.
just because, you know, you just gotta have somebody, like you said, you just have some knowledge, man. If you got the knowledge and you just got a little bit of want to, or a little bit of,
Mm-hmm.
you guys gotta have a little curiosity, man, and just, ask questions, man, and not be scared to take a L. That's what a lot of people, man. They scared to take a L, man. And
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? If you don't play, if you ain't out here in the game, man, you lost anyway. So you know what I'm saying? If
Mm-hmm.
you,
Mm-hmm.
like you said, it's all about what you want. But if
Nah,
you if you if
facts.
you out here if you out here on looking at social media or you out here seeing what people doing and you say you want to do that or you want something different, then you got to be, you got to get out here and, figure it out, man. But yeah, I think like you said, man, it's what you got in you. It's your circumstance. That's all true, man. But
Mm-hmm.
it's just what you made of, man. So, and
Yeah.
that can be, and that ain't always got to stay. What you always, what you were, how you were at one point. You can change. You can say, well, I used to not want to do such and such, but now, I'm into that, or I want to get into that. So that's I think what we here for, man. Like we ain't got all the knowledge, we don't got all the answers. Like you said, we know people that
Mm-hmm.
we can get to. Hey, and we come back here, and
Mm-hmm.
we give them, we fill in the blanks, man.
Uh-huh. But speaking on that, let me piggyback on you for a quick sec, right? So when you think about changing it up, right? When you
Yeah,
think about reinventing yourself, like
yeah,
what is that? I mean, shit. I feel like I've reinvented myself in a lot of different ways. I mean, I think we all
yeah,
have to kind of keep
yeah,
up and to get to where you're trying to go. You got to reinvent yourself. So,
yeah.
like for you, man, like what is that? What is that? If we had a pot of gumbo, what are the ingredients of reinvention? Like, what does that look
Yeah,
like?
yeah. Oh man, shit. Hey, I don't even know, man, because
Well, for you
I
though,
like I
personally for you.
like yeah, but like you said, I feel like I did that too. Like I'm
Hmm.
not the same at 39 as I was at 29. But
Hmm.
I don't think it was, I don't remember like a time or something where I said, you know what, I got to do something. I just kind of you know what I'm saying? I just kind of roll with the punches, I guess, man. So, you know,
Hmm.
I went, but I ain't always ain't really mind working, man. So I always had like
Hmm.
2 jobs. You know what I'm saying? So I always work. Now, shit, I don't like to work, but I'm saying like actually to get up and go and punch somebody's clock, but I just always did. But that's because
Yeah.
my dad, he always worked.
Yeah.
He wasn't no entrepreneur, but every day I remember, hey, he getting up. Shit, he got
Hmm.
his winter time. He got his thermals on. He got his fucking, he got his flannels. Hey, man, he just went to work, man. So you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You can't stand still, man. And somebody like said like you don't stay the same. You get worse, or you get better, or you get worse.
Hmm. Hmm.
You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So for me, I guess, like I said, I'm not a big tech guy. I mean, I
Hmm.
can do what I do. I can get by, but I ain't all, always, I ask questions, man, or I'm always just looking at, I look at everything. I observe, I keep my eyes on different things, man, but I just think I just ain't afraid to work. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
that's all I did. I just, like I told you before, hey, we late to this party, but really,
Hmm.
you think about it, man, we ain't you close to 40, but look at around on social media of different people that's successful. Hey, some people ain't really getting it until they 50 and 60. And that ain't old. That ain't old no more. You know
No.
what I'm saying? That ain't old no more. So that's why I
Yeah.
said social media kind of trick you when you see people that's 25 and you 35. You see people that's 30 and they say they millionaires, or they say
Hmm.
they live in this type of life. You can't really worry about that, man. You just kind of just got to run your race. And
Yeah.
that's what I
Yeah.
think I did. I ain't gonna say I never looked at nobody else and compared like, damn, I'm 30, he 24, he got this, or he got that. I looked at it, but you gotta use it for the right reason, man. You can't look at it and be like, and just get discouraged or say, like, damn, how he got that, or be envious of it. You gotta look at it and
Hmm.
either you gotta get with that individual and try to learn something, or just see what they doing, man. But you just gotta keep going.
Hmm.
So that's what I say, man. I can't tell you what the ingredients, but I do
Yeah.
know, and I could say I knew you for that long too. And I could say when you was 21 or 25, is you different than how you are right
Yeah.
now. But
Yeah.
it's just natural though. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no
Hmm.
certain thing. I ain't really see you and talk to you. Say, John, shit, I'm on this right now, man. This is what
Hmm.
I'm on.
Yeah.
We ain't never had none of them conversations. It just kind of was natural, man. So like I
Yeah.
said, you working for yourself, you in business for yourself. I'm in both. I'm doing both. But I always, you know what I'm saying? I just ain't scared to take an L, man, and I just work. So
Hmm.
that's what I would say I did as far as
Yeah.
reinvention, man. Just keep your eyes open, man. Keep your eyes open, keep your head down.
Yeah.
You know what
No
I'm saying?
facts.
You know,
Yeah.
you just can't get distracted, man. It's hard to do. Shit, I do it I
Nah.
see shit every day, man. People that's
Yeah.
living a certain life. I'm like, damn, I wish I could just pick up and fly out here or fly out there. But
Mm-hmm.
hey, that's why, like you said before, man, you gotta take a break from that sometime because that'll mess you up, man. You'll be looking around, you got 2 cars, nice crib, you in that mad, like, damn, I ain't got what I think I got.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We 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 already made it, man, but we just ain't
Yeah.
satisfied. So we just gonna keep on, keep pushing.
No, that's facts, man. That's fact. Now, I like what you say, keep pushing, right? Because I think what ends up happening, people give up. They give
Yeah,
up.
yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah,
like that natural process of just wanting to be better, right? And that can happen at any age, right? All right,
yeah.
that happens at any age where you just genuinely want to be better than what you was yesterday. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but I do think a lot of times people just give up on trying to be better because that shit is hard.
Yeah,
Like reinvention is an easy thing. Like being better than what you were yesterday is an easy thing. Like you're an athlete, so like
yeah.
you trying to
I
get
was,
better
I was, I
was
was one.
Say big WAS was right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Right. Yeah. No, but that's that. But the mentality is still there though. That
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
competitiveness is still there. You know,
yeah,
when you think
yeah.
about wanting to be better, and you know you got to put the hours in, the time in to do that, to do so.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
nah, man, I think this is kind of where you work on growing and getting better, and you
Mm-hmm.
got to challenge yourself. And um, but every day and you wake up, it's a new day, man. You got a new 24 to get there, and it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard.
Yep.
Um, yesterday, after my daughter struck out 3 times yesterday in her game, right?
Yeah.
And
Yep.
so after the game, we went to the batting cage, and really, man, it's all mental. Like softball, baseball, all of it's all mental.
Yep.
And so we trying to work through the mental kinks. But
Mm-hmm.
she has a hell of a drive to want to get better. But
Mm-hmm.
at the same time, it's like you have to reinvent yourself. You got to transform your mind at the end of the
Mm-hmm.
day. And if you don't transform your mind, you're gonna be the same person. So
Yep.
always starts with the mind. So like we hit on with the definition of neighborhood CEO. It's a mindset.
Yep.
It's a mindset, right? So nah, man, reinvention is real, and you know, it's all about getting better and not giving up.
Yeah, man. I think another thing when you say like reinvention, but I think it's about like your surroundings too, because like we
That's
doing
right.
this. So whatever whatever I'm thinking, I'm thinking one way, I'm feeling like a certain thing, I don't feel like this or that. But pretty much we on the same I'm rocking with you. So what you talking about, I'm gonna pick it up. You know what I'm saying? If I ain't really, what I'm saying, like we kind of like we on the same, we playing on a team, like you said, like sports. So if
Mm-hmm.
I ain't got it, I'm on the same team as you. So hopefully you gonna pick me up. Or if I'm feeling like,
Mm-hmm.
damn, Lonnie, I don't know about this, man. Shit, I'm just, I'm feeling like I don't really think so. But if you got the same mentality as me and you ain't with it, you about to go in the tank, you getting ready quick, and we short. But you know what I'm saying? I say like your surroundings. So who's in your circle? You know what I'm saying? Like everybody, we got lots of different type of friends. Everybody ain't on what you on all the time. But
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? As far as business, as far as you know what I'm saying, what you want out of life, man, is about who you hanging around, man, or who you having your conversations with about what you want, who you telling
Mm-hmm.
your ideas to, because you could be telling I could be expressing the idea to you, and if you ain't really with it, if I'm weak minded, you could crush my dream before I even get it off the ground.
Sure. That's
You
right.
know what I mean? So that's why the people that's around you, not to say don't hang with certain people or not. That's you do what you do. But as far as your aspirations for what you want, you know what I'm saying. If you got any, if you ain't got them, then hey, you just be out here, just be out here. And it's plenty of space for people that just want to be out here. But if you don't want to be one of those type of people, you got to get with people that's doing something. So you can't be envious of I'm here, I'm gonna get with somebody that's here. and they got to be the same way. They got to make you feel. They can't make you feel like you less than or nothing like that. But you get with people that's going where you already at, where you trying to get to, or going where you want to go, and then y'all can lean on each other. Y'all got, you got ideas, and they network, information, all that type of stuff. So I think that's goes with reinvention too. If you don't really know where you want to go, but you just gotta, gravitate to people that's like minded, or people that's got crazy ideas than you got. You get with them,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
it just rub off, man. I don't really know how to explain how it worked like that, but I don't really see too many people that's in the same space, in the same circle. If one is here, the other ones, they on the same page. Whether they
Mm-hmm.
get there, they might not get there at the same time, but they go in the same direction.
Mm-hmm. Nah, nah,
So I
man.
think I think that's a
I
big I
feel
think
that.
that's a big thing, man. Because like I
Nah,
said,
it is.
we ain't all the same. Me and you not exactly the same with everything, but we both trying to go this way though. You know what I'm saying? So that's
Mm-hmm.
why
Mm-hmm.
that's why I think it'll work. That's why I think people that's on this or that listen to it and watch it, they might come to something. They might just laugh at something, but it's mostly for information, and we ain't trying to not do nothing. We ain't on here just trying to shoot the shit, just BSing, man. We know we here to, what I'm saying, trying to make our situation better. And if somebody else wanna do the same thing, we try and do the same thing for them too.
Mm-hmm. No, no, that's true. Nah, man, breaking this down into so it's digestible, right? It's what I'm hearing you
Hmm.
say is work ethic, right? Gotta have that work ethic, right?
Yeah,
You gotta have be around like-minded individuals,
yeah,
right? And never give up, right? You gotta
that's
keep
it.
pushing forward, and I agree with what you just was saying because you're the sum total of five people you hang out with the most, you
Yeah,
know. So I
man.
hang out with my kids the most, so that explains a
Yeah,
whole lot, right? But
yeah,
at the end of the
yeah,
day,
yeah,
though, at the end of the day, man, you got to be with like-minded people. You got
yeah,
to, you got to be on the same wavelength, and
yeah,
and you it's like if you're not influencing your circle, then your circle's influencing you, and
yeah,
so you got to know who's in your circle because
yeah,
they can be influencing you to do something that is not really who you're trying to become or be, and so it's
yeah,
important to pick those things up. Um, but yeah, man, I like what Dion said, right? He's like, I don't follow my sons follow me, right?
yeah. He
And
said,
so
I lead my
I
son.
lead I
Yeah.
lead my sons,
Mhm.
right? I lead my sons,
Mhm.
and um, so I think that in that essence, man, not saying people are sons or you friend groups,
Yeah,
but you got to be in rooms with leaders,
yeah,
period, right? And one thing my pops always tell me: be a leader, never a follower, and
yeah,
that's always stick to me. And I give my kids that same lesson too, is be
yeah,
leaders, not followers, and it starts with the mindset. And I always tell people, man, leadership and being a leader, I think any day you can hit that switch and be a leader.
yeah,
It's just about doing the opposite thing than everybody else,
yeah,
and be your own person. So I'm cool with being a loner, man. Sometimes I feel like I am a loner in a lot of ways
yeah, yeah,
and just doing my own thing. And it's peaceful that way sometimes. But
yeah.
you know, but yeah, man.
But like you said, you with your kids a lot, so that's
Hmm.
not that's not your
Yeah,
circle.
true.
But what you with your
Right.
but you being with your kids a lot, that's gonna keep you focused. That's gonna let
Yeah.
you seeing what they
Yeah.
doing, you taking them places. So
Yeah.
like I can't just lay around all day in these
Yeah.
softball
Yeah.
tournaments and these basketball track meets. Shit ain't gonna pay
Yeah.
for itself if I'm
Yeah.
just gonna lay here until it's time for them. Cause they see that. They like, man, where you going? Why you ain't doing nothing? You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
We gotta go to practice. We gotta go to school. Why you
Hmm.
just, what I'm saying? Why you don't, what I'm saying? We gotta go, like you took jail to the batting cage. Well, if you ain't doing
Hmm.
extra, like right now, you already went to work. You already did
Hmm.
your dad duty for the day.
Facts.
But now
Yeah.
you putting in some extra work. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? You putting in extra shot. You getting extra shots up right now. So
Yeah. Yeah.
you know what I mean? So they see that. They see that. So the fact that you saying you be around your kids, I'm the same way. I don't think I got five in my circle. Not really.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like not every day. not everyday
Mm-hmm.
circle.
Every
I
day,
ain't
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about, coworkers or, people just come and sit on the porch. I don't got none of that going on right now. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm the same way, man. So
Yeah.
I'm with my squad in the crib, and that's
Yeah.
what I get it from, man, because I love to, watch them, then they swimming, or watch them at, soccer practice and
Mm-hmm.
all that.
Mm-hmm.
But you gotta, and you saying about the leader and a follower, I agree with that. But they say a leader got to know how to follow.
That's
He
facts.
got to
Yeah.
know how to follow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if you're a follower, you might not know how to lead. But if you're a leader,
Mm-hmm.
you got to be able to do both. You know what I mean? Because
Mm-hmm.
that's
Mm-hmm.
the good, that's the best. Them the best leaders, man. The ones that know. You know
That's
what I'm saying? When
facts.
to step
Yeah.
back, when to let people. You know what I'm saying? Let
Mm-hmm.
people do their thing, and when to say, all right, now, like, all right, I got it. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it from here.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm right.
That's
I'm
facts.
with you on that, man. We gotta.
Nah.
Yeah, you gotta be able to do that, man. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I think it's just, what I mean, it just gotta be. You guess it gotta be like you said. It's a mindset, man. It's gotta be everyday thing, man. And you ain't never gonna be perfect at it. You ain't never gonna be all the way, all the way good, all the way straight with it, man. It's always gonna be a grind, man. But you just gotta, you gotta have some goals, man. You gotta have some, what I'm saying, some stuff you're trying to accomplish, man. And that's what we
Mm-hmm.
got. And that's what you got to do
Mm-hmm.
for your kids and
Mm-hmm.
people
Mm-hmm.
around you, man. Yeah, you can't be stagnant,
Yeah.
man, for sure.
Nah. That's real. No, that's real. That's real. You can't do that, and you got. I mean, I can't add no more value to that, man. I like how you put that cherry on the top. On top, I mean, you know, good leaders got to follow for sure. You got to know
Yeah.
when to take a step back, man. And I don't know how that may apply to Lakers, but them cats horrible, dog. But I'm gonna represent, man. I'm gonna represent for the team, man.
Yeah,
But
man.
but yeah, but
Mm.
this is but nah, man, nah, it's good. This is good though, man. I hope people take something away from that, and there's a lot of nuggets in there.
Yeah, man,
Damn, no
definitely,
pun
man.
intended, no pun intended.
I didn't even catch that. I didn't even
Yeah,
catch it.
yeah,
Yeah, they got us out of there for sure, man.
yeah. It's all good
It's
though,
about to, it's about to be over for us, man. A couple more years, man. We'll be looking for somebody else. We'll be down again, man.
bro. I won't be surprised if Bron is out of there this off season.
Nah, he ain't gonna go nowhere.
I
Too
won't. I
much. It's
wouldn't be
just
surprised.
they said he building $100 million compound out there. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
that's
So that don't
shit.
mean nothing. He got enough where he can play wherever he wants to and still
He'll be in
have that. But
California though. He'll be somewhere in California.
yeah, well, shit. I tell you what, he ain't
Yeah.
going. We ain't letting him go nowhere. Wherever he go,
Yeah.
we taking everything that team got.
Taking
So
the
he ain't
house.
gonna.
Taking the
Yeah,
house.
man.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, he might be free agent though, so I don't even think we can do that for real. He might can go and leave us high and dry, man. But we'll see.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I
Right. Because
don't
he
even.
got
I
the
threw all that stuff in the
player
closet.
option.
I threw all that shit in the closet, man. So I ain't got. I can't even find it right now.
He say,
Shit.
yo, boo, yo, in the back of
Yeah.
the closet. I don't want to see
Nah.
it. No, I feel you, bro. I didn't even watch that. I looked at a little bit of the game. I'm like, bro, they about to lose. They've been doing it the whole series. They be up
Hmm.
10, 12, 20 points, and then
Yeah.
they'll lose the lead, man. So
Yeah. I watched the
but
whole thing. I watched the whole thing, man.
nah, man, that was
I
brutal,
watched the
man.
whole thing, and I was sick.
Like
And
y'all
I knew
not
they was
breaking my
gonna lose.
heart.
Yeah, I knew they. Well, I didn't think they was gonna lose for real because they was up. So I figured I was kind of on the other side. Like, damn, if you got to lead every game, you should be able to. You know what I'm saying? You got to hold on to that joint sometime, man. But
Uh,
hey, that's the one team they couldn't beat. So hey,
oh
at
nah,
least we lost to them. You know what I mean?
nah, facts, facts. Nah,
I'm
they
gonna take that.
solid.
I'm gonna take that win. I'm gonna take that win. At least we lost to the Nuggets.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna find a win in this shit, right? At the end of the day, I'm gonna
Yeah,
find a win. Nah,
yeah,
man.
man.
Nah, yeah, man. I think it seemed like the Nuggets just was playing with their food, man. They hit the switch. It was all right. All right, time to play. Come on.
Yep,
But now they a tough squad. They're a really tough squad. I got them. That's my favorite win. And of course, they got it. They took us out.
yeah.
They got to win it now.
They should.
But yeah, bro. Yep,
They
yep.
should for sure, man. Yeah, what y'all? What's on tap for the rest of the week, man?
Rest of the week, man. More softball, track. doing some yard work, man. You know, it's spring, man. You know, we trying to get this yard right, bro. Still doing a
Yeah, I
little
feel you.
mulching, stuff like that. Just getting
Yeah,
things situated, man. So you go outside, feel good, look at your work, like, yeah, I
yeah.
did that, you
You get
know. So
you get the neighborhood. You get the neighborhood together.
hey, that's it, bro. Get the neighborhood together, man. We putting them in order, man. We getting it all in order, man. That's about it, man. How about yourself?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I probably they got the CIAA
That's right. Yep.
down there. My niece playing down there, man. So I'm gonna try to check her out on Friday or
Mm-hmm.
Saturday. One of them days I'm gonna try to check her out, man. But
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm doing the same thing, man. Kids got swimming and soccer and
Yeah. Yeah.
different sports, man. So I'm just gonna be chilling, man. I ain't really got too much. I did the yard work early, so you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I got on top of that joint, so
Smart man.
I should be straight on that. Other than you know what I'm saying, the grass or something, but I'm cool on it right now. So you know I ain't got too much happening, man. You know,
Mm-hmm.
try to you know keep cooking, man. That's all we're gonna do. Keep seeing what we can come
Yeah.
up with, man. You know, what I'm saying see what we got for the for the for the next the next weeks to come, man. But
Mm-hmm.
before we get out of here, man, you got anything to send us out of here with, man? To send us home?
Nah, yeah, no doubt, man. I think kind of just on everything we've just rapped about. You know, I just want to kind of summarize it into, basically three phrases. You know, start where you are, do what you can. Excuse me, start where you are, use what you have, do what you can. Right. So start where
Yeah.
you are, use what you have, do what you can. And um, a time in my life, we talk about reinventing ourselves. Right. It was
Mm-hmm.
a time in my life where I was super confused. I didn't know which way to go. And
Mm-hmm.
sometimes, man, I believe in prayer. You know what I mean. So anybody out there who believes in prayer, and like asking, seeking answers, asking for answers,
Yeah. Yeah.
I was doing that at that time because I felt lost. I didn't know what I wanted to do, trying to change, switch things up,
Mm-hmm.
and watching the ESPYS. And this guy came up and he gave this quote by his Arthur Ashe quote, and
Yeah.
and basically at the time, man, it really gave me direction.
Mm-hmm.
So start where you are. So I encourage anybody now, like if you're confused about where you're trying to go, and we talk about reinventing yourself, think about starting where you are. Meaning, sometimes we can't go into school and get AI. We
Yeah.
don't, maybe we don't have the finances to go to
Yeah.
school to learn about AI. So
Mm-hmm.
maybe start where you are, meaning, hey, maybe I need to use what I have and maybe go online and research as much as I can.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, do what you can, right? Don't go to
Yeah.
sleep. If you got more in the tank, put it into something you're trying to just
Yeah.
that hopefully can take you a vehicle that can take you to the next level.
Yeah.
So so that's my word of advice, just being able to put your energy into the things that's going to actually give you some return on investment, whether it's, return on investment on the time you're putting in or return on investment on the money you're putting in, whatever the case may be. But, start where you are, use what you have, do what you can.
I feel that, man. I feel that, man.
Yeah.
I think that's a good T, a good cross for the T, the dot for the I, man. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? We put the I like that ribbon. We put that ribbon on there,
Yeah.
man. And yeah, that's what's up, man.
Tie that.
Yeah. But definitely, man. I definitely think somebody can use that for sure. Shit, I might use it my damn self, man. I might steal that and say that at work tomorrow, man.
Shit, bro. I use it all the time, man. I revisit that. I revisit that often, regardless
Hmm.
where I'm at, man. Regardless, it could be anything. I'm trying to problem solve a situation, man. Just
Yeah,
keep it simple. Then we
yeah,
complicate
man.
things too much, So
Yeah,
keep it simple, man. Keep it simple, and you keep it simple. You can make some things happen. You got motion now, You got
yeah.
motion now, so
That's all you need, man.
that's it. That's it.
No doubt, man. Yeah, I think that's a good spot that we can park the whip, man, for the night,
Yes,
man. You know
sir.
what I mean? So, yeah, man. Yeah, appreciate everybody listening, man. I ain't say it at first. I don't think I said in the first episode either, but shit, make sure if you're listening, share it with somebody. If you're watching it, hey, tell somebody else to watch it. Subscribe to the editor, Miss Unique. She the editor, man. So She
Yeah.
on she got all the platforms, man. So just, you know what I'm saying? Just keep showing us love, man, supporting us, and we appreciate it, man. And hey, that's a wrap, man. Neighborhood CEOs, man. We'll catch y'all next week, ready? Peace.
Peace.
All right, dog.